Hey guys, it's me. It's the 11th of October. It's a Monday, so today I'm supposed to be on campus. But yeah, I went in for the mandatory CPC and then I decided I'll just go home and did the lectures on the bus. I don't know, I felt like there was no real point in me staying. Yeah, there's a lot going on this week. There's a lot going on all the time. Yesterday wasn't a great day. Yesterday was a tearful day. I don't know. Going on campus seems more draining than what it's worth. I've got a couple meetings and stuff. We have a training thing for student ambassadors for higher options. I have one more lecture left to do today. Right, yeah. What I'm trying to do is trying to figure out how to remember all these antibiotics. And like, I don't get it. Like we have these, anyways, yeah, that's my goal. I don't even know what to say because my mind is all messed up and jumbled from stress. I don't have much to update you guys on except for stress. I'm like looking at our calendar and I'm like, okay, so we're almost finished this module, but we started it like 2 days ago. And I'm like, we have like 1 month left or something. Just over 1 month left of the semester and it's over and it's only October. And I'm like, okay, then once we finish one semester, then we have one more this semester left and then we'll finish second year. Then boom, third year. It's getting a bit much. Did a little drawing. Sketch. A bit. Not much to update you on except for med school is stressful. Yeah. Bye. You don't even understand how much I've missed being in the prayer rooms here at York Street. Like, it's only for a day. I'm only here for a day for nurse-led teaching, but I really miss it. If there's no one in the prayer room, then I'll show you how lovely and peaceful it looks.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Breezes seem to whisper.
Help. You. Call 999 112. He's not breathing. You're going to have to get on the pressure. So center of the chest.
Breezes seem to whisper.
I finished the exam, MCQ exam for Foundations in Pathology, and I don't know, it went alright. If I have less than 50% of the exam flagged, then that went well for me. So I have less than 50% of it flagged, so it went well. It was okay. I've realized the power that stress has. Stress holds a lot of power for me. I did 10 lectures, like flashcards for lectures in 2 days. Mostly just 1 day because the other day I was procrastinating. So stress forces you to do stuff. Like it took me, like, I don't know, maybe it's because, nope, it's because of stress. I have a few lectures, like 3 lectures that I have to watch because I haven't watched them yet. I kind of skipped the lectures because I was studying for this. So now I'm going to do those lectures and then I have 2 more lectures after today. I have a meeting as well. I also have clubs and societies duties to do, so that as well. I swear I have more stuff to say, I just forgot. I haven't gone on social media as much. I haven't replied to messages. I haven't posted as much because I am so stressed. If you see that I'm not on social media, that is the reason why. It's because I'm stressed. So I've finished the lectures quite a while ago. It's like 5:30. Second lecture was really nice. We had this professor, we've had him in like last year as well. I really like that he asks us like questions that the answers aren't like that clear, like ethical kind of questions. I think he's kind of obsessed with ethics. Oh yeah, and then I had the meeting this day. I was so happy after this meeting. It's for a research project that I have become involved in. The level of excitement that I have for this project cannot be contained in this body. So yeah, like it's gonna be like a lot of work because I've already girl bossed up very close to this one. I would never apply for this unless it was something that I'm really passionate about. I think I'm going to take the rest of the day off. Yeah, maybe watch a movie. I don't know. Yeah, relax. Ooh, very bright. This is the first time me going on my desk in 2 weeks. But what can you do when you're what?
I'm just looking at the corner.
It's fine, smile me va stare, sin Dio.
Sadia watches your vlogs.
Hi Sadia. Okay, Sadia, Smaya told me you watch my vlogs. Hi Sadia. I know everything about you because Smaya tells me all your stories. Yeah, you're so nice. Thank you for being my sister's friend. She's a loner. No, she's not. Update on my life. I finished my first ever book. My first ever full book since like 2018. I just finished my MCQ exam for FIP and I don't know, I think it went well. Hopefully I passed. I think I passed. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on. This week we have our first immunology or like foundation in immunology and skin. That assignment, and I haven't done notes or flashcards or anything like that on the lectures. So like all the basic immunology lectures, and that's what it's about. So I have to do all those.
Now the last stories prepared by us is
Take that opportunity.
It's supposed to be scary.
There you go. Are you a fraud, Mr. Domino? What did you say? I'm asking you if what you wrote in the book is all true.
Oh, you're not even like Mara. To make a shame
Okay, so I give up. This is what you're gonna get. The way I'm trying to fix this lighting. I don't know how to use this camera yet, so bear with me. But anyways, welcome to my October vlog. It's very late. I honestly didn't feel up to doing it until now, so you're gonna get it late. Written down all the things that I want to talk about. This month is more of a learning month for me. Like, I've learned a lot about myself. It's been a very hard month. I think this month, something that I would tell myself at the start of this month would be to remember that things repeat themselves a lot in lectures. Like, you know, when you first start a module and you have all this information and you're like, gosh, I don't know what is going on. I remember in my last vlog I had like a clip of me being like, I don't know what's going on, and that was when we started microbiology, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I was really confused, and I didn't get, like, there was all these new words and they were just saying them so fluently, and I didn't know, like, I didn't know if I would ever understand all of that. But then later on they repeated themselves so much, and we had so many tutorials and workshops and stuff like that where they say the same thing again and again that it kind of sticks in your head. So you don't have to like worry about knowing everything. I need to remind myself that I am learning. I am in college for a reason. I'm not supposed to know everything, and so I need to be kinder to myself. For second years we have every Friday off, and it's supposed to be for us to catch up on lectures and everything, but for me it's like an extra time to like go out with my friends or go out with my like sister or something like that. I think this year I've much more free time than last year. We only had the weekend last year, but this year we have Friday as well, and for some reason that just makes my week much shorter, and it makes my free time, makes me have much more free time. Also, we don't have quizzes every like 2 weeks like last year, and I love that so much. We have, instead of quizzes every 2 weeks, we have like assignments, and I think that's just normal for second year that you don't have quizzes, but I love having assignments instead of having the S&Qs like in the quiz. I love having them as assignments because you get to go and like research what you're writing about. Like when I write my assignment, I don't use any of the lecture notes. I use the lecture notes as like a guide, but all the information I get it from articles and papers online, so I get to read them and actually understand. Like the last one that I can remember is for immunology. We had, what is it, helminth infections, or like parasites, and how the body reacts to that, and I literally did not understand any of that in the lecture, but when I went to do my own research on it, and when I went to read on like all that kind of stuff, and I had to like force myself to understand it because I was writing it in my own words, that's when like it clicked in my head, and then that made me understand a lot more of immunology. Last year when we had quizzes, I would try and memorize as much as I could and then regurgitate it, and then I didn't even know what I was writing most of the time. But like now, if you ask me what is acute inflammation, or I know that's simple, but whatever the topics were, if you asked me what it was, I could explain it to you because I know how to explain it in my own words. In October, I felt that I really enjoyed this year more than last year, and I wasn't keen on the year to end, and I wasn't keen on the year to go any slower. I was content with where I was. I don't know about now, I can't tell you about now, but yeah, October in that sense was really, we also had the nurse-led teaching, which was also very fun. It was like we get so little clinical kind of stuff that when you get it, you like grasp it with both hands and then cherish it. So yeah, we had the nurse-led teaching. It was really fun being in York Street, which like it's much better than Croke Park. I hate bringing Croke Park. Croke Park is fine as a Croke Park, but I miss York Street. Like when you're in RCSI, for me, when I'm in York Street, I feel like I'm in a hospital environment, you know? But when I'm in Croke Park, I feel like I'm in a stadium. And I don't like having lectures in a stadium. And also it's far away. Anyways, nurse-led teaching, I enjoyed using the equipment and then just, you know, putting on the gloves and all of that stuff, you know, clinical stuff. And then she was just saying, like, you guys don't need to know this now, but you're gonna practice it when you're on placement. And I was really excited. I also got the clinical handbook. I don't know if we can show you it. Yeah, so we've got our first clinical skills handbook, or not handbook, book, and it has all the, like, you know, history taking and clinical exams, stuff like that, and just the basic one, and I was like so excited. That's off the point, but I'm just saying, like, these little things that we have, these clinical stuff, I really enjoyed it and I really liked it. We also had the Heart Saver course, like, for me, I'm not saying all of us, we were all in like small groups and scheduled at different times. So this month we had the Heart Saver course and we got to learn how to do CPR, and it's really simple. Like, our CPR was the CPR that you would teach like to a normal person. It's not like advanced medical kind of stuff. That's like for next year and the year after that. Yeah, apparently we're really good at CPR here in Ireland, like, you know, bystander CPR. So if you want to know, if you want to contribute to that, go learn CPR. But it was really fun learning how to do CPR, and I was just walking around like, guys, if you have a heart attack, no, not if you go into cardiac arrest, I'm here to help you. Right, now to like the negatives. So in my life, I have had, from as long as I can remember, I have had only 3 panic attacks in my life, thank God. 2 of those were in October. So that's like how stressed I was, and maybe made myself stressed. But I felt like there was so much going on in October that, I don't know, it kind of overwhelmed me. And like, you know, in terms of my mental health and also my physical health, they were both not good, and they were both clashing with each other, and you know, I wasn't able to use coping mechanisms that I had learnt, and so I kind of spiraled. And yeah, that's what happened. One of them was like, I was in the lecture, I was actually in the lecture, and it was the last lecture before lunch, and I was there trying to like concentrate on the lecture, and I don't know, for me it just looks like I'm fine. I think I just look fine, but I'm just there like focusing and trying to focus, but I'm like there breathing and trying to calm myself down and just hold it in until it was like lunchtime. And then I went out and I just sat outside like trying to breathe. Like I spent like 10 minutes just breathing on, you know what I mean, like, you know, breathing techniques to try and calm myself down. Yeah, that was not nice, and that was kind of hard. And then the other one was just me going to lectures, and I was just thinking of going there and not being able to answer questions when the lecturer asks questions, and not being able to understand. And I think I kind of I felt like I wasn't going to ever understand, and then I'd like fail my exams or something. So I was on the bus and I was going, and literally I always sit at the front just in case this happens, but I was like at the front and like crying, but no one can, yeah, I was like and so I was like, yeah, crying, trying to hold it in. But yeah, that was my experience of like the sad parts of last month. Yeah, I also wanted to share the book that I'm reading this month. I'm reading this book. It's called, you can't see, it's reversed, but it's called It's Not About the Burqa. And it's a book written by Muslim women who live in the West, and it's about their experience with the hijab, or just being a woman, or just being, you know, whatever, different aspects of their identity. And it's very interesting. I'm like halfway through the book, and it's like loads of different people with loads of different opinions, and some are like kind of opposite to each other, some are like on the same page, but it has like the goal of like amplifying the voices of women, like Muslim women, and not by other Muslim men, or by people who want to further their agenda of Islamophobia. Because it's a very interesting book and I really like it, and every time I post quotes on it on my stories, everyone keeps asking me what is the title of this book. So I'm telling you now, that's what it's called. It's Not About the Burqa. Don't think I have anything else to say. I hope you did enjoy watching me rant in like the weirdest way, and I probably have like a bunch of jump cuts because I cannot form a sentence properly like a normal human being. But I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the poor lighting. I moved my desk around and the lighting is not good, and it's also dark, and it's November and we don't have much light here in Ireland in November, so please bear with me. If you like the video, then like and comment and subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Why is my voice so weird when I start like editing? I don't know, my voice goes a bit like deeper or something like that. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to mention, like, did you see my background? Like, dark academia aesthetics and stuff. Impromptu desk tour. This is my desk. These are my pumpkins. I have a lot of pumpkins up here and everywhere. It's really dark here. It's not normally dark. I have my light, but it's hanging over there, trying to use it as lighting. But anyways, this is what I made today. It hasn't been like this for ages. Like, as I told you, my mental health has been everywhere. I haven't been at my desk and I haven't felt like it, so I just sat on my bed and like wrapped myself in a blanket and you know, studied up there. Today I decided to make it all nice how I wanted to. I bought these ages ago. I bought these pages and postcards ages ago, but I haven't like done anything with it yet because I don't know, I didn't have the time, and then I also didn't feel up to it. But these are all this. I got these online, and it has all these like little things, like, where is it? So yeah, it has like these little things, like it says health, and that one says human, this one says human, genius, because you know, and that's what I think I am, generous, you know, all these little words that I think will inspire me and motivate me. And yeah, it's a nice thing to look at because it's like a library kind of aesthetic as well, so I feel like I'm in a library in my room.